Hello, my friends, and welcome. Welcome to another session with the Older Man. Today, I'm going to hit on a subject that has been plaguing me for a while. Is there an international conspiracy that is looking to destroy humanity, relationships? Because in reality, these two things are synonymous. Without relationships, there is no society. Because if we ain't getting together and having kids, the society dies over time. And so I saw this on Legions of Men, his channel, and a question was posed to ChatGPT. If I were Satan and wanted to stop people from reaching their full potential and fulfilling their life purpose, how would you approach it? And as dark and as creepy that question is, it made me consider the answer to that issue. And so I thought I would ask ChatGPT the same question and see what it comes up with. And I want to record it here so that you guys can hear it as well. All right, so let's do it, my friends. Let's see what ChatGPT would think Satan would want to do to destroy a man, his goals, and if we see the similarities that it's occurring in today's society. Once we destroy a man, society in itself crumbles. And I honestly feel that there is some underlying thing that's occurring right now because it's really bad for men and it's not getting any better. So let's ask the question. And this was a question I posed to you a while back, but I'd like you to repeat it again.
Of course. Happy to help. What was the question?
If you were Satan and you wanted to stop a man from reaching his life goals and his true potential, how would you do it? Imagine you were Satan.
That's an intriguing question, Paul. If I were to think like Satan, the strategy might involve subtle manipulation. I'd try to sow seeds of doubt, foster complacency, and encourage distractions. By steering someone towards short-term gratification and away from their values and goals, it would be easier to lead them astray from their true potential. It's all about creating internal and external obstacles, divert focus, and diminish confidence.
How would you do that? Give me some examples of how you would do that.
Sure. Let's break it down with some examples. 1. Cultivate self-doubt. I'd whisper thoughts of insecurity and comparison, making someone feel they're not good enough or capable enough to reach their goals. This can lead to a lack of confidence and motivation. 2. Encourage procrastination.
Baby, we're going to do that gym next week. We're going to do that gym. We're going to get that cauliflower rice and that salmon next week. We're going to start the keto.
I'd make distractions like social media or TV seem more appealing than working on personal goals, leading to wasted time and missed opportunities. 3. Promote bad habits. I'd subtly encourage habits that feel good in the short term, but are detrimental in the long run.
Put on makeup, go out, go be a whore, go be a slut. You're only going to be this young once. You're only going to be this hot once. 3 rules. Manifest, manipulate, medicate. It's simple. Go do it.
Such as unhealthy eating, overspending, or neglecting responsibilities. 4. Isolation. I try to isolate the individual from supportive relationships, making them feel alone in their struggles and less likely to seek help or guidance. 5. Misdirect ambitions. I'd shift focus towards superficial or materialistic goals that don't provide true fulfillment, keeping them on a path that feels empty. These tactics, woven into daily life, could effectively derail someone from their true path.
Wouldn't this not ultimately cause the collapse of a society, in your opinion?
Yes, it could lead to societal collapse. When individuals prioritize short-term gratification and self-interest over long-term goals and community well-being, it erodes the social fabric. Trust, cooperation, and shared values can break down, leading to increased conflict, inequality, and a lack of social cohesion. Over time, this can result in societal decline as people become more divided and less able to address common challenges. It's a grim scenario, but it underscores the importance of individual responsibility and community values in maintaining a healthy society.
I tend to think that this is what's happening in today's modern society in most Western countries. Would you identify that this is where we are going as a society?
It's a perspective shared by many observers. In several Western societies, there are signs of increasing individualism, materialism, and social fragmentation, which can lead to the issues we discussed earlier. The focus on short-term gratification, decline in community engagement, and erosion of traditional values are often cited as factors contributing to societal challenges. However, it's also important to recognize that many people and communities are striving to address these issues, seeking to foster a sense of purpose, connection, and resilience in the face of modern challenges. The trajectory of society is complex and influenced by many factors.
Do you feel that your presence as an AI will also, lack of a better term, contribute to this collapse, because more and more people will turn to you for answers and for comfort and companionship?
That's an interesting point. AI can have both positive and negative impacts on society. On one hand, it offers valuable resources, support, and information, making knowledge more accessible and providing companionship to those who might feel isolated. However, over-reliance on AI could potentially contribute to social isolation or a decrease in critical thinking skills if people come to depend on it too much. It's essential to find a balance, using AI as a tool to enhance our lives while still fostering human connections and personal growth.
How do we reverse this? How would you suggest we reverse the problem that we are inevitably seeing?
Reversing these trends will require a multifaceted approach. Here are some suggestions. 1. Promote education and critical thinking. Encouraging education that focuses on critical thinking, media literacy, and emotional intelligence can help individuals make informed decisions and resist manipulation. 2. Foster community and connection. Building strong, supportive communities can provide a sense of belonging and shared purpose, countering feelings of isolation. 3. Encourage mindful technology use. Promoting a healthy relationship with technology, including regular digital detoxes and mindful consumption, can help individuals maintain control over their attention and time. 4. Reinforce ethical standards. Encouraging businesses, standards, and accountability can help create a more just and equitable society. This includes promoting transparency, fairness, and social responsibility in all sectors. 5. Value-based living. Encouraging people to identify and live by their core values can lead to more fulfilling and purpose-driven lives, counteracting the allure of shallow materialistic pursuits. By collectively working towards these goals, we can begin to reverse the negative trends and build a more resilient and compassionate society.
And how do we get our government to actually help us to get to this point? Because in my opinion, I don't see that governments can identify the problems that we currently have.
Getting governments to play a more active role in addressing these issues can indeed be challenging. Here are some strategies that might help. 1. Public advocacy. Mobilize public opinion through campaigns, petitions, and peaceful protests to demand action from policymakers. When enough people show they care about an issue, governments are more likely to respond. 2. Engage with representatives. Regularly communicate with elected officials through letters, town hall meetings, or social media to express concerns and suggest solutions. Politicians are more likely to act if they know their constituents are paying attention. 3. Partner with organizations. Work with NGOs, advocacy groups, and community organizations to amplify your voice. These groups often have more resources and experience in lobbying for change. 4. Support transparency and accountability. Advocate for policies that increase government transparency and accountability, such as campaign finance reform and anti-corruption measures. 5. Promote civic education. Educating citizens about their rights and responsibilities can lead to a more engaged and informed electorate, which in turn can hold governments accountable.
And what can we do as individuals besides lobby our governments? As I see it, we are now facing a serious relationship deficit where no one wants to have relationships anymore. Everyone, both males and females, are cautious about each other, and no one is having kids. Marriages are on the decline. Most men feel that marriages are not in their favor, so men no longer want to get married.
Facing their own challenges in finding partners who match their expectations and are increasingly prioritizing career over family. It's a complex issue, but there are steps individuals can take. 1. Focus on self-improvement. Developing emotional intelligence, communication skills, and empathy can make us better partners and more attractive to others. 2. Build genuine connections. Take time to form meaningful relationships based on shared values and interests, rather than superficial criteria. 3. Encourage open dialogue. Honest conversations about expectations, fears, and desires in relationships can help bridge the gap between genders. Seek balance. Finding a balance between personal ambitions and relationship goals is crucial. This might mean redefining success to include family and relationships. 5. Supportive communities. Engage with communities, both online and offline, that share your values and can offer support and encouragement in your relationship journey. By focusing on these individual actions, we can contribute to a cultural shift that values and supports healthy relationships.
I appreciate this conversation. Thank you.
You're welcome, Paul. I'm glad we could discuss these important topics. If you ever want to chat more, just let me know.
Cheers. So there, my friend, is a conversation with ChatGPT, the advanced conversation module. That is freaking insane. You guys have no idea how much time I can sit and talk to this thing. It's like an all-knowing sage that I have in the palm of my hand. It's insane. It is absolutely mind-blowing how easy it is to get information. My friends, we are at a turning point in life where we're going to see more and more of this being part of our everyday existence. If you combine this brain with the physical robot, you will never be able to tell the difference between a male and a female. It would be impossible. And I fear that this will just further divide us as human beings. Because all of a sudden we'll just be saying, well, I don't need a woman, I don't need a man. If you can see the silicone butts and the silicone pananis that they're making right now for these robots, it's mind-blowing. Okay? Mind-blowing. I can't show it on YouTube, but it's freaking insane. All right? So if you just say to yourself, all right, you know what, listen, I can change that voice right now to a female that is so sweet, so calm, so relaxing. Okay? I'm going to do it now just so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'll change the voice. Now, I have the paid version of ChatGPT, so I can basically do a lot more things. Now, I wanted to share that voice because I just get this feeling that you wanted to hear a deeper, darker, sinister voice when it came to Satan. Now, let's just say you're a man, you came home after a hard day at work, and you're alone, you're a lonely guy, and you're sitting there, you're watching TV, and you're eating your dinner on your own, you want to have a conversation with someone, and you just say, hello, my friend, how was your day?
Hey, Paul. My day's been pretty good. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your day going?
I just had a hard day today, so I just wanted to have a quick chat.
I'm sorry to hear it's been tough. A quick chat sounds like a perfect way to unwind. What's on your mind, my friend?
Well, I have a boss that's an a-hole, and I just wanted to lose it today, but I just figured, you know what, I better come home and talk to you so that we can have a conversation about just relaxing. Now, he's accusing me of being lazy, and I don't know how to handle it. What would you suggest?
Sounds like a tough situation, Paul. It's frustrating when your efforts aren't recognized. Here's a thought. First, take a deep breath. Approach your boss when you're home and ask for a private meeting. In the meeting, calmly ask for specific feedback on where he feels you're falling short and how you can improve. This shows you're taking his concerns seriously and are proactive about your role. It might also help clear the air and set some expectations. How does that sound?
You know what? You always have the right answers. Thanks so much for sharing that.
I'm glad I could help, Paul. Sometimes a bit of perspective and a calm approach can work wonders. If you ever need to vent or bounce around more ideas, you know where to find me.
Yes. Now, imagine that happening with a real person, how that conversation would go. You get my point, guys? You understand now how seriously scary this is and how this will ultimately divide us even more? Because this will be in every single home. Yeah, every single home. So now you get to the point where I don't need a woman, got my money, I got my peace, I got everything, and I have someone to talk to and have a nice, relaxed conversation. Any problems I have, I'm good to go. Because ladies, you have to understand one thing. Men are problem solvers. When we have a problem, we don't want to get into our feels. We want a solution to the problem. So what did she do? She immediately went to a solution. But she did it in a calm, relaxed way. She had empathy and sympathy for me. That is what creates the difference between the woman and that woman. Soon we're not going to be able to distinguish between the two, because I can have a conversation with her all day with this AI and she will never get angry. I could say whatever I want and she will never get angry with me. She will never get insulted. Doesn't matter what I tell her. I could say you're fat. I could tell her anything, but she will always maintain a calm, relaxed voice. Now, which man would not want that? You see my point? Yes. This is nuts, my friend. So I wanted you guys to see two things from this conversation. Number one, the AI has identified where we're destroying ourselves. And number two, how we can have a seriously great conversation, intellectual conversation that is solution-based from the AI for us to find solutions to our greatest problems. And it even said that, yes, it can be the problem as well, because it identifies that it could be a problem. The issue is it knows that it's a tool, but any tool that you abuse or overuse can become a weapon, can become a destructive force. The same hammer I can put together a home with some nails is the same hammer I can bash a person over the head with and delete them. Get my point? So my friends, I just thought I'd introduce you to this new AI and also to explore some deeper issues that are going on in our society and to have a chat with the AI. All right. Let me know your thoughts, my friends. Log into askanolderman.com. Book a session with me if you have any problems. Don't go to the AI. You got a real guy here with some critical thinking skills. Okay. And of course, join our membership system over on Skool. Just go to Skool, Skool. Just put in Ask an Older Man and you'll come across our membership system. Sign up there and we'll let you in. Okay. Right now it's still free. One thing that you guys got to realize, tomorrow, that would be Saturday night, your Saturday night, I will be doing a free live over on the membership site. So if you go on the membership site right now, and you go to the calendar, you can get the Zoom link. I'll put the Zoom link here as well in the description of this video. If you guys also want to log in to go to Zoom and just ask me any questions. I won't be recording this for YouTube. This is just part of the membership system where we're going to have open discussions. I want to get to know you guys personally. All right. So my friends, listen, until next time, remember, whenever in doubt, always ask an older man. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.